What is up, guys? It's Caleb with MetaJungle. Today I'm here to do a little video about my favorite football home team heroes that I just got from their latest drop. So let's go ahead, let's jump right into this and see which heroes I was able to add to my collection. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start counting down from 10. So at number 10, we have our first hero, and that is Mahomes. Now this is a base or common Mahomes. It's nothing too crazy, and I believe it is a titanium variant. But it is inspired by my favorite NFL player, and that is Patrick Mahomes. So had to go ahead and include it on the list. This is the only base or common that we're going to have on this list, but I just couldn't leave it off because it's based off of Patrick Mahomes or inspired by Patrick Mahomes. So pretty cool. But now we're going to move on to number 9. And here at number 9, we have this Aqua Bayou Fire hero. And Bayou is inspired by the Bengals' Jamar Chase, which is, of course, you kind of understand the Bayou, the reference, since Chase went to LSU. But I really like the way that this one looks. He's got the kind of the fisherman vest on. He's got the snakes, the fire snakes wrapped around his arms. A really cool looking hero, and I'm glad to have that one in my collection. Next, we're going to move to number 8. Number 8 is going to be this Aqua Mick Army knife, which is inspired by the 49ers' Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in the league. And I really like the way this one looks. This is an ice variant, and I love the Swiss Army knife coming out of his arm, coated in ice. It's a really cool looking moment, inspired by another awesome player. Next, we're coming in here at number 7, and for number 7, we'll open this one up. We got an Aqua Eagle Eye. So Eagle Eye is inspired by Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a titanium variant. He's got those titanium wings, which look really cool, and the red eyes. But another really cool hero here, and inspired by another one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL in Jalen Hurts. So a really cool one to have. Moving on to number 6, let's see what we get here in this pack. We got another Aqua, and this is Yeti. So Yeti is inspired by Travis Kelce, who's probably my second favorite player in the NFL, but he is really cool looking. This is a titanium variant as well. A lot of these have been, but a really cool looking one. He's got kind of the steel gauntlets on his hand. Those are really cool looking. And with all of these Aquas, they're 1 out of 199, so rarer than the base or common. It's the least rare of the parallels that you'll get in home team heroes, but we were able to get quite a few of those in this drop, which was really cool. Next, we're going to move on here to our number 5 hero, and this is our first blue parallel, and it is for Quake. Now, Quake is a really cool looking one. It looks like here we have this biohazard variant, but he is inspired by Austin Eckler of the Los Angeles Chargers. And I really just like the way that this one looks, with him pounding the ground there with his gauntlet. That's really cool looking. But Austin Eckler, one of the coolest and best running backs in the league. He's someone that's helped me in fantasy football for the last few years quite a bit. And these blues, they are 1 out of 99, so twice as rare as the Aquas and the next rarest parallel if you're going up the tree. So pretty cool. Now we're moving on to number 4, and for number 4, it's going to be another blue parallel, but this one is for Super Size, who I absolutely love. I love the drumstick that he has in his hand. But Super Size is inspired by Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns. Now, unfortunately, Nick Chubb just got injured. It was really tough to watch. He's probably my favorite running back in the league. I think he's the best running back in the league. He's just an awesome runner of the football and is super explosive, super good whenever he gets in the ball in his hand, and hopefully he'll get back and ready for next season. But I love Super Size. This is a magma variant and a really cool one to have in my collection. Now we are entering the top 3. So this is my third favorite home team hero from this drop that I was able to get my hands on. It is for Wobbler. Now this is a blue parallel for Wobbler. It is also an ice variant, which I really like the ice variants. I just think they all look super cool. And Wobbler is inspired by Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins, and you can kind of see that he's kind of got the penguin face going on because of the wobble that he does whenever he catches a touchdown. I think it's a really cool little feature. All the little details in these heroes is just really, really cool. You can see how the heroes have really just taken their inspirations and ran with it, but I think this is a really cool one, and I'm really happy to have this Wobbler in my collection. All right, now we are moving on to number 2. Number 2 is going to be another blue parallel, and it is for Jay Jets. Now, Jay Jets is inspired by Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings. I think he is the best wide receiver in the league, and I love the way that this hero looks. He's got the jets coming out of his shoes, which is really cool, and I believe this is a fire variant, which I love the way the fire variants look too. Again, a really, really cool one to have. Now, unfortunately, in this drop, in the packs I was able to get through this drop, I was not able to get any red, yellow, or black parallels, and that's just kind of unfortunate. I was able to get some in the last one, but that's okay. I really like these ones that I've been able to get. But now we're going to move on to number 1. Now, for number 1, this is going to be the one and only Colorpop that I was able to pull out of these packs. Now, that's okay. These Colorpops are very rare to get your hands on. I was really glad to get at least one out of all the packs that I had. Now, this shows me that I have to go and redeem it. So let's go and do that to see who it actually is a Colorpop for. All right, so here we are. We can see that we can click on this Colorpop tool over here in my Block Packs account. Click on that, and it shows me that I have a Colorpop that I can reveal. I could leave it unrevealed, but I want to see who it is. So we'll reveal it. And here we go. We're revealing the Colorpop, and this Colorpop was for Double Check. And now this is a 2x multiplier for Double Check. But the unfortunate thing for Double Check, and it being a Colorpop for Double Check, is that Double Check is inspired by Aaron Rodgers. Now, if you follow the NFL, you likely know that Aaron Rodgers' season in 2023, it lasted exactly 4 plays before he tore his Achilles and is going to be out for the season. So unfortunately, that means that I'm not going to earn any points, and that multiplier isn't going to really matter because it won't be multiplying any points from him as he progresses through the season. So it is kind of unfortunate, but that doesn't take all the value. It's still a Colorpop. It's still going to have some value as just a collectible item. It's going to probably be the least valuable Colorpop, but it is still, I think, more valuable than any of the other base set heroes for Home Team Heroes, and that is why it is number 1. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going to be a good collectible down the road, especially once Aaron Rodgers tires as well. I think it'll just get more collectible. This might be the only Double Check that we ever get as a Home Team hero. So something to keep in mind, and I'm really happy I was able to get this guy. But guys, thanks so much for watching and checking out these awesome heroes I was able to get. But please make sure to follow both me and MetaJungle over on X, and also make sure to go and hop in the MetaJungle Discord server. And please like, share, and subscribe, and please just keep coming back here for more awesome content. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.